Archangel Michael says, darkness is gathering around paths you once considered safe. Forces unseen are moving closer, whispering in the shadows, testing your resolve at every step. Your heart must awaken to the urgency, for moments lost cannot be reclaimed. Time bends in ways you cannot yet perceive, and decisions made today echo far beyond your sight. Every hesitation is a doorway for unseen influences to shape your life in unexpected ways. The balance you hold within is fragile and demands your full attention. Archangel Michael says, the world shifts quietly while you sleep, unnoticed by human eyes, but known by those who guard the light. Shadows lengthen where your spirit must remain steadfast, and courage is required more than ever before. The smallest act of inattention can invite chaos into your life. Every thought carries weight beyond measure, and every action sends ripples that cannot be erased. Your energy is precious, and it must be directed with intention, for aimless wandering will bring regret. Align your soul with clarity, and let your inner vision guide you. Type Amen to receive blessings 111. Unseen forces test loyalty and faith at moments when calm appears around you. Even when the world seems silent, vigilance must remain your companion. Archangel Michael says, your choices now define outcomes that will manifest in ways you cannot yet imagine. A single misstep can allow disruption to enter your sphere, but steadfast focus strengthens the shields you hold. Every breath is a chance to fortify the light within, to prepare for the trials that linger beyond sight. Shadows cannot touch what is fully illuminated by awareness and courage. In the quietest hours, whispers attempt to seduce with illusion, and subtle forces seek to blur the path ahead. Strength of heart and clarity of vision are your weapons against unseen deception. Do not waver, even when the lure of comfort tempts you to forget vigilance. Every moment carries significance, and every heartbeat is a signal to remain alert. Guard your mind, guard your energy, for both are precious resources under siege. Act with intention, for passivity invites what must not enter. Type Amen to receive blessings 222. The currents of fate move swiftly, unseen by human eyes, yet no event escapes the notice of those who protect the light. Shadows attempt to distort truth, and only awareness shields against their influence. Your soul's energy is a beacon, and it must not dim. Archangel Michael says, the power you carry is more than you know, yet it is fragile under neglect. Guard it, nurture it, and let it guide your steps without hesitation. The unseen realm watches, and your vigilance determines what may enter or pass. Do not let distractions weaken your resolve, for every moment counts in the unfolding of unseen battles. The forces aligned against clarity act silently, but their presence is potent. Stand firm, and let courage flow through every fiber of your being. Every choice magnified beyond perception, shaping events in ways both subtle and profound. Awareness is the shield, intention the sword, and every step deliberate. Protect your heart, for it is the gateway to every realm you traverse. Type Amen to receive blessings 333. A storm gathers quietly on the horizon, felt only by those attuned to what others ignore. Shadows seek the moments when you falter, when focus drifts, to influence outcomes unseen. Strength of spirit is your only true defense against the forces converging. Archangel Michael says, those who do not heed warnings risk unseen calamity. Protect your energy, for the unseen tests are relentless and patient. Every action taken with clarity strengthens shields that may be invisible yet vital. Even in solitude, vigilance is necessary, for silence is often where disruption finds its entry. Do not assume safety in familiarity, for even trusted surroundings carry hidden influence. The light within must remain undimmed, unwavering in focus. Your awareness is your power, and your intent is the armor that cannot be breached. Walk deliberately, breathe with purpose, and let the clarity of your soul dictate every action. Those who move without hesitation are less likely to be ensnared. Type Amen to receive blessings. 444. The air around you hums with movement unseen, and currents you cannot perceive carry energies both protective and perilous. Shadows press against moments of distraction, waiting for the smallest lapse. Archangel Michael says, vigilance is not optional, for your life's path is under quiet siege. Energy flows where attention is given, and scattered focus weakens defenses. Strengthen resolve through deliberate thought, controlled action, and constant awareness. Every moment spent in clarity builds shields that cannot be easily broken. Even seemingly ordinary days carry the weight of hidden challenges. Each breath, each movement, must be considered in the context of unseen forces. Align your intentions with protection and light, and darkness will find no entry. Your spirit is a fortress, yet it must be maintained with attention and focus. Neglect invites the unexpected, and only conscious awareness guards against intrusion. Stand firm in resolve, for strength grows with discipline. Type Amen to receive blessings. 555. A hush falls across the world, but do not mistake it for safety. Forces unseen are gathering in silence, shaping circumstances beyond human comprehension. Archangel Michael says, what seems calm is often the precursor to significant tests of spirit. Your heart must beat with awareness, your mind remain alert, for the unseen realm is active even when the world rests. Shadows move subtly, seeking weak points, attempting to divert your focus and energy. Protecting your soul requires constant attention, deliberate action, and unwavering determination. Even small decisions carry weight, echoing in realms that are invisible yet influential. Every hesitation becomes a foothold for disruption, while every act of awareness strengthens your shield. The energy you cultivate is not just for yourself, it shapes outcomes in ways others cannot perceive. Do not underestimate the quiet power of vigilance, for it determines your resilience. Let clarity guide your steps, and do not falter in moments that seem insignificant. Archangel Michael says, steadfastness is the armor that cannot be penetrated by unseen forces. Type Amen to receive blessings. 666. A faint disturbance in the air signals that attention is required now. Even when life appears ordinary, currents of influence move beneath the surface. The smallest misalignment in thought or energy can allow challenges to manifest unexpectedly. Your inner light is the shield that protects your path, but it must be actively maintained. Shadows cannot enter a space illuminated by conscious effort, but they linger where focus fades. The unseen forces are patient, waiting for distraction to lower your defenses. Archangel Michael says, fortify your spirit daily, and do not assume that rest guarantees safety. Strength of heart and clarity of mind must remain constant companions. Every intention carries power, every thought shapes the unseen reality around you. Maintain awareness of your surroundings, for even familiar spaces can hold hidden influence. Every breath you take is an opportunity to reinforce your spiritual shield. The unseen tests are relentless, and only consistent vigilance ensures protection. Type Amen to receive blessings 777. Time accelerates, unnoticed, yet every second carries consequence. The currents of energy shift subtly, influencing outcomes beyond perception. Archangel Michael says, heed the signs of movement and adjust your path with intention. Your energy is valuable, a currency that dictates how events unfold in unseen realms. Use it wisely, for carelessness allows disturbances to gain entry. Strengthen your resolve, focus your mind, and align your actions with clarity and purpose. Even routine choices have power, sending ripples through dimensions invisible to the human eye. Neglect weakens the armor of awareness, while attention fortifies it. Let every action, no matter how small, be deliberate, conscious, and protective of your spirit. The shadows act where hesitation lingers, yet your commitment to vigilance can thwart their influence. Stand firm in resolve, let courage guide each step, and guard your heart with unwavering intent. Archangel Michael says, those who remain alert will navigate trials safely and emerge stronger. Type Amen to receive blessings 888. A sudden stillness may feel peaceful, but it signals that unseen forces are shifting. The calm before the storm is not always visible to human perception. Your awareness must expand beyond the ordinary to detect subtle signs and maintain protection. Every thought carries consequence, every movement echoes in dimensions unseen. Shadows attempt to manipulate distraction, yet conscious. Focus repels their influence. Archangel Michael says, awareness and action are the only defense against encroaching forces. Energy flows where attention is directed, and scattered focus allows intrusion. Protect your mental and spiritual boundaries with diligence and care. Your inner strength grows with every act of conscious focus and intentional alignment. Even mundane routines carry hidden significance, shaping outcomes in ways beyond comprehension. Remain mindful, deliberate, and vigilant, for subtle negligence can create openings for disruption. Let clarity guide your heart, and let your intent radiate protection. Type Amen to receive blessings 999. Invisible currents move across your life, touching events you cannot yet perceive. Archangel Michael says, the unseen realm observes every choice, every action, and responds accordingly. The smallest misalignment in thought or energy can invite disruption, yet steadfast focus preserves balance. Your heart is the anchor, your mind the guide, and your soul the shield. Maintain vigilance, for even moments of relaxation carry risk when unseen forces are active. Strength comes through awareness, deliberate action, and unwavering resolve. Shadows linger where attention fades, seeking openings in focus and intent. Let your presence be conscious, your energy deliberate, and your actions protective. Archangel Michael says, resilience is built through persistent mindfulness and spiritual clarity. Even quiet spaces are not exempt from influence, and unseen challenges can appear in ordinary moments. Guard your thoughts, fortify your intentions, and remain unwavering in your commitment to light and protection. Every act of clarity strengthens your path and shields against hidden disturbances. Type Amen to receive blessings 101010. The air feels heavier than usual, yet few notice its weight. Forces unseen brush against your spirit, testing resilience without making themselves known. Archangel Michael says, awareness must be constant, for even fleeting distraction creates openings for influence. Energy moves where focus falters, and intention is the only shield strong enough to resist subtle disturbances. Every breath, every step, carries significance in realms invisible to human sight. Strength of spirit is built in moments of vigilance, not in times of ease or comfort. Shadows thrive in negligence and fade under attention, yet they are patient and relentless. Guard your heart, protect your energy, and remain unwavering in purpose. The smallest lapse can ripple outward, influencing outcomes in ways yet unseen. Archangel Michael says, steadfastness now ensures safety later, and courage now determines resilience in the trials ahead. Maintain clarity, act with intention, and do not allow comfort to blur awareness. Your soul's energy is your guide, and it must never dim. Type Amen to receive blessings 111111. The world may appear quiet, but currents of influence flow unseen, shaping what you perceive. As ordinary. Each thought, each emotion, sends ripples into realms invisible. Vigilance is the armor that prevents disruption from entering unnoticed. Even when surrounded by familiarity, do not let guard down, for shadows exploit complacency. Strength of mind and spirit is forged in constant attention and deliberate action. Archangel Michael says, only those who remain alert will navigate the unseen currents unscathed. Moments of stillness are not always safe, they can conceal tests that demand courage and clarity. Your energy must be directed consciously, every intention deliberate, every thought purposeful. Shadows seek to sway distraction into the smallest opening. Protecting your inner light is a daily commitment, for neglect weakens what cannot easily be restored. The power of your spirit grows with focus and diminishes with inattention. Archangel Michael says, resilience lies in mindful presence, not in unthinking routine. Type Amen to receive blessings 222222. Unseen eyes observe even when human attention wanders. The currents of energy shift subtly, influencing circumstances beyond perception. Archangel Michael says, fortify your soul, for every choice shapes the unseen outcomes around you. Your heart is the anchor in turbulent unseen waters, your mind the compass, and your spirit the shield. Guard against distraction, for even minor lapses allow shadows entry. Strength builds with persistent vigilance, intentional thought, and unwavering focus. Energy follows attention, and scattered focus invites influence, subtle but persistent. Let clarity guide your actions, let intent fortify your presence, and let courage remain constant. Archangel Michael says, the steadfast will endure trials that others falter before. Even ordinary days carry hidden significance, shaping consequences invisible to the human eye. Maintain mindful awareness, deliberate energy, and protective focus at all times. Shadows linger where focus wanes, seeking moments to disrupt. Type Amen to receive blessings 333333. The unseen realm is active, moving silently while you proceed unaware. Forces shift quietly, and only the vigilant perceive their movements. Archangel Michael says, your awareness and intention are the shields against intrusion. Every breath is an opportunity to strengthen your defenses, every thought a tool to shape outcomes. Shadows cannot penetrate deliberate focus and conscious energy. Stand firm in resolve, for perseverance builds unbreakable protection. Even familiar spaces are not exempt from influence, hidden challenges appear in routine moments. Guard thoughts, fortify intentions, and act with clarity and purpose. Archangel Michael says, every moment spent alert is a victory over unseen threats. Distraction is the doorway shadows seek, vigilance is the lock that prevents entry. Let courage guide actions, let awareness shape decisions, and let your inner light remain bright. The smallest lapse carries weight, the smallest act of focus strengthens shields. Type Amen to receive blessings 444444. A subtle chill drifts through the air, unnoticed by many, yet felt by the spirit attuned to truth. Forces unseen gather where attention wavers, ready to influence outcomes quietly. Archangel Michael says, your vigilance is the boundary that prevents interference from taking root. Energy flows where focus is given, and scattered thoughts create openings that shadows exploit. Each deliberate breath strengthens your inner shield, each conscious action reinforces your spiritual armor. The power within you is immense, yet fragile under neglect. Even the smallest lapse invites the subtle encroachment of unseen forces. Guard your heart, protect your energy, and maintain awareness in every moment. Archangel Michael says, strength lies not in what is visible, but in the unseen fortitude of your spirit. Ordinary moments carry extraordinary significance, every choice ripples beyond perception. Let intention guide every action, clarity govern every thought, and courage anchor your resolve. The unseen observes, and only mindful presence ensures protection. Type Amen to receive blessings 555555. Shadows move silently, testing patience and focus where least expected. Even quiet surroundings hold currents of influence that can sway outcomes subtly. Archangel Michael says, fortify your heart daily, for neglect invites challenges you cannot yet foresee. Every breath, every step, every thought matters in realms beyond sight. Maintain conscious energy, deliberate focus, and unwavering purpose. Strength grows when vigilance becomes habit and diminishes when attention drifts. The currents of the unseen realm are relentless, persistent, and subtle. They act quietly, shaping circumstances while human perception remains unaware. Archangel Michael says, constant awareness is the armor that cannot be broken. Even moments of apparent calm require conscious alignment. Protect your inner energy, reinforce your intentions, and let courage guide every action. Shadows cannot penetrate what is illuminated by mindful focus. Type Amen to receive blessings 666666. Time flows in ways that human eyes cannot perceive, carrying unseen influence with it. Every thought is a force, every intention a shield or vulnerability. Archangel Michael says, guard your mind and spirit with unwavering resolve. Even in ordinary moments, currents of unseen power shift, seeking openings created by distraction. Deliberate thought, conscious energy, and purposeful action build protection that is invisible yet unyielding. Stand firm, and let clarity govern all decisions. Shadows seek hesitation, uncertainty, and inattentiveness. Only unwavering attention and deliberate alignment with your inner light block their influence. Archangel Michael says, resilience. Glylance. Energy follows attention, scattered focus invites subtle intrusion. Maintain strength through intention, clarity, and mindful awareness. Every act of vigilance reinforces shields that protect your path and your spirit. Type Amen to receive blessings 777777. The world hums with currents unseen, each movement carrying consequences beyond perception. Shadows test, probe, and linger where focus fades. Archangel Michael says, your inner strength and conscious awareness are the defenses that guard against these subtle forces. Every thought and action is magnified beyond what you see. Neglect weakens your shield, while awareness fortifies it. Stand resolute, for the unseen realm watches every decision, every choice, and every moment of distraction. Even in solitude, vigilance is necessary. Shadows exploit moments of inattention and hesitation. Archangel Michael says, persistent focus and clarity are the keys to safety in all circumstances. Protect your energy, fortify your intentions, and let courage guide every movement. Shadows cannot breach the space maintained by deliberate awareness. Your inner light, when nurtured, becomes unyielding against unseen intrusion. Type Amen to receive blessings 888888. A quiet tension hangs in the air, barely perceptible yet undeniable to the spirit attuned to truth. Forces unseen hover, seeking the smallest lapse to influence events. Archangel Michael says, your vigilance is the barrier that prevents these currents from entering your life. Energy flows where focus wanders, and scattered thoughts create openings for subtle disruption. Each deliberate breath strengthens your inner shield, every conscious action reinforces spiritual protection. The power within is vast, but fragile under inattention. Even seemingly insignificant moments carry immense weight. Guard your heart, protect your energy, and maintain unwavering focus. Archangel Michael says, the strength of your spirit determines your ability to navigate the unseen challenges ahead. Ordinary actions can have extraordinary effects in the unseen realms. Let clarity guide your steps, intention shape your actions, and courage anchor your resolve. The unseen observes all, and mindful presence is your strongest defense. Type Amen to receive blessings 999999. Shadows move silently, probing patience, focus, and intent where least expected. Even quiet spaces carry currents of influence that shape outcomes subtly. Archangel Michael says, fortify your spirit daily, for neglect invites challenges beyond comprehension. Every thought and every breath contributes to the flow of unseen energy. Conscious attention, deliberate action, and clear purpose build protection that is invisible but unbreakable. Strength is born from vigilance, while negligence invites disruption. The unseen realm is relentless, persistent, and subtle. It acts quietly, shaping circumstances while human perception remains unaware. Archangel Michael says, awareness and deliberate alignment are the shields that cannot be broken. Even moments of calm require conscious presence. Protect your inner energy, reinforce your intentions, and let courage guide each movement. Shadows cannot penetrate what is illuminated by focused awareness. Type Amen to receive blessings 10101010. Time moves in ways that human eyes cannot perceive, carrying unseen influence with every passing moment. Every thought is a force, and every intention either fortifies or weakens your defense. Archangel Michael says, guard your mind and spirit with unwavering diligence. Even ordinary moments carry currents of unseen power, testing focus and awareness. Deliberate thought, conscious energy, and purposeful action form shields that are invisible yet indestructible. Stand firm, and allow clarity to guide all decisions. Shadows target hesitation, uncertainty, and inattentiveness. Only steadfast attention and deliberate alignment with your inner light repel these subtle forces. Archangel Michael says, resilience is cultivated through persistent mindfulness and focus. Energy follows attention, scattered focus invites intrusion. Maintain strength through intention, clarity, and conscious presence. Every act of vigilance reinforces shields that protect your path, your spirit, and your destiny. Type Amen to receive blessings 11111111. The world pulses with unseen currents, each movement carrying consequences beyond perception. Shadows test, probe, and linger wherever focus fades. Archangel Michael says, inner strength and conscious awareness are your ultimate defenses against these subtle forces. Every thought and action echoes beyond what you perceive. Neglect weakens your shield, while awareness fortifies it. Stand resolute, for the unseen realm observes every decision, every action, and every moment of distraction. Even in isolation, vigilance is essential. Shadows exploit moments of inattention and hesitation. Archangel Michael says, constant focus and clarity are keys to safety and spiritual resilience. Protect your energy, fortify your intentions, and allow courage to guide all movements. Shadows cannot breach spaces maintained by deliberate awareness. Your inner light, when nurtured, is unassailable against unseen forces. Type Amen to receive blessings 12121212. A subtle vibration drifts through the air, imperceptible to most, yet felt by those attuned to truth. Forces unseen circle quietly, seeking even the smallest lapse to influence events. Archangel Michael says, vigilance is your strongest boundary against interference. Energy follows attention, and scattered focus creates openings for shadows to act. Each deliberate breath strengthens your inner shield, and every conscious movement reinforces spiritual protection. The power within you is immense, yet fragile under neglect. Even the tiniest lapse carries weight in unseen realms. Guard your heart, protect your energy, and maintain unwavering focus. Archangel Michael says, the resilience of your spirit determines your ability to withstand unseen challenges. Ordinary actions can yield extraordinary consequences in realms invisible to human perception. Let clarity guide your steps, intention shape your actions, and courage anchor your resolve. The unseen realm watches, and mindful presence is your strongest defense. Type Amen to receive blessings 13131313. Shadows glide silently, probing patience, focus, and intent where least expected. Even calm surroundings carry currents that shape outcomes subtly. Archangel Michael says, strengthen your spirit daily, for neglect invites challenges beyond comprehension. Every thought and breath sends energy into unseen currents. Conscious attention, deliberate action, and clear purpose build protection that is invisible but unbreakable. Strength grows through vigilance, while negligence opens doors to disruption. The unseen realm is persistent, relentless, and subtle. It moves quietly, shaping circumstances while human eyes remain unaware. Archangel Michael says, awareness and deliberate alignment form shields that cannot be broken. Even the quietest moments demand conscious attention. Protect your inner energy, reinforce your intentions, and allow courage to guide every movement. Shadows cannot penetrate spaces illuminated by focused awareness. Type Amen to receive blessings 14141414. Time flows in ways humans cannot perceive, carrying unseen influence with it. Every thought is a force, every intention fortifies or weakens your defenses. Archangel Michael says, guard your mind and spirit with unwavering diligence. Even ordinary moments carry unseen currents testing focus and awareness. Deliberate thought, conscious energy, and purposeful action form shields invisible yet indestructible. Stand firm, and allow clarity to govern all decisions. Shadows seek hesitation, uncertainty, and inattentiveness. Only steadfast attention and deliberate alignment with your inner light repels subtle intrusion. Archangel Michael says, resilience is nurtured through persistent mindfulness and focus. Energy flows where attention drifts, scattered focus invites unseen influence. Maintain strength through intention, clarity, and conscious presence. Every act of vigilance reinforces shields protecting your path, your spirit, and your destiny. Type Amen to receive blessings 15151515. The world hums with unseen currents, each movement carrying consequences beyond perception. Shadows probe, test, and linger wherever attention fades. Archangel Michael says, your inner strength and conscious awareness are your ultimate protection. Every thought and action echoes beyond what you perceive. Neglect weakens your shield, awareness strengthens it. Stand resolute, for the unseen realm observes every choice, every moment of distraction, and every action taken. Even in isolation, vigilance is essential. Shadows exploit moments of inattention and hesitation. Archangel Michael says, consistent focus and clarity are key to safety and spiritual resilience. Protect your energy, fortify your intentions, and let courage guide all movements. Shadows cannot breach spaces maintained by deliberate awareness. Your inner light, when nurtured, becomes unassailable against unseen forces. Type Amen to receive blessings 20202020.